Welcome to Star Citizen. It's been around 2 weeks since the Derelict update came out. It left us with some traps and some goodies that we can store. Now, I've been doing them occasionally, and it's not 100% guarantee that every Derelict will have some goodies or traps. For the sake of variety, I'm gonna be doing this in Microtech, Hurston, and the Crusader. Now, I'm starting off with Hurston because this is where I usually hang around. Well, the first wreck was pretty much a bust. I was also doing the search missions, which I really didn't care about, I just cared about loot. And I was looking for the setup Brawl Knight, but I ignored it completely. Now there doesn't seem to be any goodies around here, nor does there seem to be any traps. So ideally we want to move on as fast as possible. Unfortunately, the second one was a bust as well, so I'm skipping straight to the third. Now there is a little way you can know if there actually is some loot in here, which I really forgot about, but hey, it's part of the fun. You can actually find the little markers showing you that there is something inside, little box markers when you do scanning. Now, to be honest, this is one of the few places I actually carry grenades around. As you may have noticed, there's some laser tripwires or maybe bombs. And I can't get to it with any other means, so the brutal way it is. Now ideally I just want to blow this up. I think I could theoretically use a box with a tractor beam, but at the moment I don't have a tractor beam. I was hoping to find one here, and this nade I don't need. I was hoping to find one in this place, but apparently it wasn't meant to be. Now, I really haven't found that much loot here so far. And well, this first box seems to be an ammo box or a weapons box, so I probably won't find a tractor beam here. No, a custodian though, with 7 magazines, that is actually well worth it. Got some 2 nades back that I spent. I think it's some kind of arms, yeah, medium arms. Nah, I can't fit them. And of course, I believe that's the flashlight, field light, of course. Well, there usually is more than just a one box hidden somewhere in the wrecks of the ship. This time I got more than 2, but sadly no tractor beam, so I could only access the 2 that I got here. Okay, so still worth it, got a custodian from it. Rather good weapon for rather little time spent. Time-wise, doing this of course isn't worth it, but hey, for the sake of exploration and variety, I think it's a good way to check out what else interesting you can find in these wrecks. Now, on the moons of Microtech, I had the least amount of luck. I just didn't find anything. All the wrecks were your near standard issue with no loot whatsoever, so there wasn't much I could really do here. So unfortunately, I was forced to skip over Microtech, and I headed over to the Crusader. Now the Crusader I had tremendous amount of luck with. All the setup Pro 9 missions I picked up had goodies with them. So this is just one of the wrecks. I think this rewarded me the most, and it was actually my first one. The location was rather funky. There was a piece of it up on the hill and most of it was down here. But hey, as long as I get some here, I'm fine. So the wreck is pretty widespread. You can see one piece is up there. And I think there's some parkour here right off the bat. Now, I'm not expecting to find anything tremendously powerful in here, but a tractor beam along with some med pens and perhaps a few guns would be nice. I mean, I got the custodian already and I got some med pens, but that's rather worthless from the perspective of time put in. Then again, I'm not really expecting it to be as valuable as it would be to do the bunkers and loot the things in there, but I would love to get some more items from exploration. And finally the tractor beam is here. I also have some nades, oxy pens, some other pens, and a bunch of trash which I really don't need. Now that I finally have this ultimate multi-tool, I can actually use it, no I'm not going to grip it, to access the places that the developers have sneakily hidden about. Okay, so the first time I'm going to put this here, we're going to climb over it, then we're going to open the door on the other side, and now I can't do anything else, and we'll deliver this box through that door, and then we'll see what happens next. Come on, jump on it. Yeah, this is the annoying part, when you just can't get a grip. But okay, so the treasures await me on this side. Open sesame. Now we can deliver this little box to that room and I can get another grip. So we gotta try to put it ideally as close as possible. I'm not even sure I want to jump straight up here. Oh, it grabbed, that's good. And we got a weapons box right here. Show me something good. Ooh, S71, one of my favorite rifles. Along with 8 magazines, we got a sight for it as well. Don't think it doesn't have a sight, that's sad. But still, pretty good find. This is one of my favorite weapons. It can be hard to find even in bunkers. But hey, I found it here. Now, could there be something behind there? Maybe. I'm gonna need to take a little quick peek. There might be nothing here. Absolutely nothing whatsoever. Ooh, and there's another box with the guns probably. Oh, we got some leg armors. That's nice. And we actually got the sniper rifle along with the magazines as well. That's nice. So already 2 really nice guns, one which you really don't find in the bunkers, and the other one which you have a slim chance of finding. But I'm always happy to find those guns. Now, so we got another piece of wreck to explore. You can actually see that there is some exploration and parkour going on here. It's not your typical wreck that you usually find where you just go in, most of the doors are open and there's nothing there. So a couple of pens, one of them is Oxy, I don't know what the other one is. And we have another multi-tool. I think I'm going to take it just to have some extra at my port here. And nothing more. But this is actually a pretty big wreck. Isn't it? Yeah, of course it is. So theoretically there should be or could be something more on the other side. Because I just basically fell through this part. Ooh, fire is a nice touch. Now then, we got 2 holes on this side. I think the right one might lead nowhere, but this one might actually lead me somewhere. Ooh, I see a little box behind there. And I also think there's a way up. Perhaps I can go around. Yeah, maybe. And what do we have down here? We have another box of meds, I guess. With a multi-tool. And finally some meds from this wreck. And oxypens, of course. Now the scan said there should be 1 box up here as well. And hopefully it's something good. I'm hoping for more med pens because I really don't have any near the Crusader. And I don't really want to... I like you could actually buy them. You could buy them at the gun store. But still. Now this seems a nice touch. I don't think there's nothing more here. We can just go straight up. If we can get the grip, that's good. And, ooh, there's the box. Show me some more meds. Just some few pens they really don't care about. And a set of nades. Well, the second place was quite rewarding as well, and we actually got Booby Traps. Now, I don't think I can pop these off with a gun, but hey, I'm gonna give it a shot. Nope, this wasn't the right side, but hey, the multi-tool works, so let's use it. I'm not really a fan of the traps, but they kind of give this place some variety and make it feel like you can find something good here. Hopefully I can find some more nice weapons, or perhaps even a few pieces of nice armor, but hey, I fear the armor pieces are just gonna be piece by piece, so 1 piece at a time. I'm not really a fan of it. Especially considering that there are near 100 different sets that you can find from these boxes, so whoa. 2 boxes of gun. Okay, grenade launcher. This just got very rewarding. I'm a fan. Can't say that I really use a grenade launcher, but hey, I kinda like it. There are places you can use it and the ways it can be useful. But occasionally, if you're doing something with the friendlies, it can also be equally as bad. And from this one, we get another sniper with some mags, plus a helmet. There is basically no risk to this loot, this gear. Now, if only we could get like a full set of armor from a single box, that would be nice. I really wish we could sell these items, but hey, that hasn't yet been implemented. And it probably wouldn't be as rewarding as most other jobs as well. But I do like exploration as a variety, because doing dull missions like just mercenary work or bounty hunting will eventually get to you, and you want some variety. So for conclusion, I have to say I had most luck at Crusader. I did get most of my items here, most of my loot. Did have some luck at Hurston, but no luck whatsoever at Microtech. Personally, as a variety, I suggest just exploring, just getting some guns, items to the ports where you have nothing. So this can be a little bit of a variety from the dull works you usually might do. Don't expect to get rewarded as well as I did, because yeah, sometimes it's just boring as hell and there's no rewards whatsoever. But as usual, thanks for watching.